Witch's Hill.
We're gonna go for pony rides?
Yeah.
That's fun.
In the parking lot in the middle of nowhere.
That's exactly how people kidnap me. Offer me pony rides in a parking lot.
I thought it was candy.
I didn't say it was a parking lot.
Oh, I imagined it was a parking lot. Well,
No.
then I'm not going. I like parking lots.
I thought it was
If
candy.
I made it a parking lot, will you go?
No, because you got my hopes up the first time. Now I don't believe you.
But
What if I come up in a van with ice cream?
I hate vans.
Damn.
What if it's horse rides and a bowl of melted ice cream?
I'm not giving any horse a ride.
No.
The last
You
one
ride the
mugged me.
horse.
I put him in the back seat. He pulled a knife on me. I'm like, holy shit, you're a horse. And he's like, yeah, and this is a knife, and we can both bleed. And I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Okay, let's calm
You
down.
know what you could definitely kidnap him in? Taco truck.
Yeah.
No? Maybe.
Yeah. What is this?
Don't fool yourself.
It'd be like a 50-50. How would you get me in the taco truck?
Taco trucks, and I'll drag you in there by telling you that I have Oreos. Those mega stuffed Oreos.
No, I don't give a shit about the mega stuffed Oreos.
Yes, you do.
Half
You
the
want
fun about the Oreos is you get to put them together. It's like Legos that you get to eat.
Well, I can get you the thin Oreos.
I don't want the fucking thin Oreos.
I'll
You
get
don't
you the-
understand Oreos. There's a reason it's Milk's favorite cookie.
Okay, well then I'll get you the regular fucking Oreos. Relax.
Calm down.
Jesus.
No one's kidnapping me.
The power of God.
What if I put Oreos in the tacos?
You could.
An Oreo taco.
Would it work?
What?
No.
Why not?
I'm just saying you could do it.
But why won't it work?
Because that sounds like diarrhea.
Okay, so what will work?
Gross.
I don't know, $10.
Okay, $10.
$5 shuki.
No.
Yes.
No. Not in a taco truck.
Not in a taco. No, that'd be the
There's
dim sum truck.
Everywhere. It's just a mess.
The creepy dude in the taco truck keeps you over my head. That's weird. Anyway, welcome back to Witch's Hill. This is not the topic. We're actually going to be talking about paranormal stuff today. Yes. I am Pat, and sadly, I am not with Tim today. A snowstorm and gas and, stuff like that. So we're hunkered down at our little fortress made of not solitude stuff because we're not Superman and we can't afford that shit. Mr. Kent.
Bastard.
But yeah, as you can hear.
Mr. Who?
No, I'm not giving away his identity. He'll kill me. We are here with Mr. Jared, and we're going to be talking about some spookies today.
Spooky.
Yeah, and the other voices are some familiar voices, but they might be a little bit more intoxicated than you think. One of them is our friendly Matt Larson of Whippets, the Witch's Hill Paranormal Investigative Team, and then we got Nikki, our photographer. What? I don't know why I said stuff like that. Whatever. Anywho, so yeah, let's talk about some little creepy, spooky stuff that goes bump in the night.
Ah!
No, calm down.
I can't. It's
Well,
too scary.
I mean, you already have heard some of the crazy shit that has happened over at my house. You have not?
I don't believe so.
So I think my first real experience with anything paranormal was probably when I was like 5 or 6 years old. I was over at my cousin's house in super haunted house. We're upstairs and we're up in this like kind of cornered bedroom, and you could see like the stairwell, and the stairwell kind of circled around the wall.
Okay.
And like went downstairs. We're sitting up there, we're watching Gargoyles, so this is like super 90s.
Gargoyles.
Gargoyles. Great. Gotta throw out the references there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Anyway, we're sitting there watching TV. We look out to the like left of us to the doorway, and we see this like figure walking up the stairs of this old man, and he was like basically like black and white, like gray, like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
As he's like coming up the stairs and everything, he just isn't paying attention to us at all, goes to the top of the stairs, stops, looks in our doorway, smiles, and waves and then just kept on, like, walking down the hallway towards my, like, aunt and uncle's room.
Creepy.
And we're, like, freaking the fuck out. So we, like, ran downstairs because his mom was actually downstairs at the time. And, like, went to go tell her. And, like, my Uncle Scott at the time was, like, part of the police station in Batavia. So he went and, like, got his gun out and, like, searched the whole house.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing. Not a single thing in the house.
Fucked up.
Like no open windows,
No open
nothing.
windows,
Fun
nothing.
coinky
Doors are
dink,
locked.
though?
Yeah, like, weird.
Fun coinky dink. I have an Uncle Scott too.
Oh, okay. So
I don't.
we're downstairs, probably 2 years later, my uncle is working on the basement and everything, and we had this little, like, gaming, like, section, and we're playing, I think, Mario 64.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. So we're sitting there, we're playing that game. My uncle's working on shit, so, you know, he's got his tools out and everything like that. Same gray man comes walking in the basement, goes, grabs his hammer, turns around, walks out, and goes upstairs. So this, like, entity would take stuff from my uncle and, like, fuck with him.
You're gonna need this. Fuck you. Okay.
Next real experience that I had was once I moved into my mom's house in I don't know if I can really say the town name. Do we do that on this?
It's all up to you. If you don't want to say it, you don't have to say it.
I mean, it's
And now we're going to be attacked.
Jesus Christ, Jared!
Why would you
fucked
do that?
everything up.
we're gonna die. You can bleep that out. Anyway, so, you know, it's east side. Not really near anything that I would think would cause anything paranormal in the house, but we moved in. I was 10 years old. First paranormal experience I had there was it was a weird night, first of all, because my mom was working factories and late night.
Okay.
So she was gone. My brother had some sort of, like, choir concert or something going on, so my grandma was taking him there. So she wasn't going to really be gone long, so I'm downstairs playing some video games, and I heard, like, this huge bang upstairs. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm the only one in the house. What's going on? So I walk upstairs. I go into the kitchen, which is, like, right up the stairs and to the right. Go into the kitchen, look in, and the biggest butcher knife is laying in the center of the fucking floor.
Fuck no.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
As a 10-year-old kid, you're gonna be freaked the fuck
Hell
out.
fucking
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck that.
I called the fucking police.
Fuck that. I would have too.
I called the fucking police. They came, they searched my whole house. There's nobody there, nothing. I could have gotten my mom in a lot of fucking trouble at that point. Because, you know, 10-year-old kid at home by themselves, mom's at work, grandma's gone. That's, you know, bad parenting. But ever since that time, like, I had a lot of paranormal experiences in that house. I lived there for, let's see, from 10 to 21.
Okay, so you spent some time in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 11 years of having to live downstairs in the basement where the entity resided in the storage room.
Have you ever tried to make contact with it?
I did a couple of times because at one point my cousin Chelsea and her daughter Lily were staying there, and it was, first of all, it's a he. I know that much.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure it's more of like a 16, 17-year-old guy.
All right.
And he's not really malicious. He was, like, kind of messing with my little cousin Lily's dreams. And, like, was really, like, starting to scare her. So
Like night terrors and
yeah,
stuff?
night terrors and stuff like that. So I, at one point, went and, like, opened the storage room and went in there and spoke directly to it, like, man to man, heart to heart, like, not trying to be a dick, but, like, leave her alone. Like, she's a little kid, she needs her sleep. Like, and I said that, and ever since I said that, it didn't really mess with her anymore. It started messing more with Chelsea, the mom. But he had even said, if you want to take it out on me, go right ahead, but leave her alone.
Maybe it has a thing against women.
Possible.
It could be, yeah.
Alright, so you said that Matt can contest to something?
Yeah, Matt can attest to the fact of, like, how the feeling was in the basement of my mom's house. Like, I'll let him continue from there.
Yeah,
we've been down there.
I've been down there before, and it's like, it's never felt, like I said earlier, it's never felt like threatening, but definitely just like a vibe and energy, whatever you want to call it. That's just like there. You're just like never quite at ease. Always like kind of just like keeping your guard. Just keeping your guard up, but nothing too like serious.
Definitely a feeling of somebody like watching and or being there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like a presence?
Yeah, just like a presence. Never really anything too malicious, though. Like, the only malicious thing that I ever really experienced, like I said, was the thing with the knife in the kitchen when I was 10. And I think that was more of like a... Like, I know that I'm here and I'm trying to scare you to get out kind of thing. You're the only one here.
But why? That's the question.
I feel like it was because at that point in time I was still a little kid. I was 10. You know what I mean?
You think that they didn't like kids?
I don't think that they liked kids.
Okay.
I think that it got along mainly with teenagers. Because in my teenage years, I didn't like it was there, but I didn't really have any interruptions or anything, and I was always in the basement.
Okay.
Like, my room was in the basement. So.
Mine went the opposite way. Mine got crazy as fuck in my teenage years. But that's a story for a different time. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, you guys will hear some of Pat's crazy stories. I've heard some of them.
I've
actually been here for some of them.
Have you?
Yeah, up in the attic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The attic, yeah.
Yeah, but back when the attic was your room.
Yeah, fuck that room. Fuck that room, dude. There's a reason that the power is cut off from up there.
Yeah, because nobody needs to ever go up there ever again.
Nope.
I beg to differ, however.
I want to go back up there.
Dude, honestly, go back up there. The only thing, I know that this is really fucked up, but I'd kind of, if it was like us, I'd love to go up there with a Ouija board.
Hell fucking no.
Yeah, I would maybe do it after a little bit more training that I'm getting.
And I would do it with a lot of alcohol in my system.
I wouldn't do it with alcohol.
No,
I wanted to take it that one little extra step. It's like, I think I told you this once about wanting to go up there and do this, is play Devil's Cradle of Filth, like Feast of...
Dinner at Deviant's Palace.
Dinner at Deviant's Palace, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's fun.
I've had a bad experience with that.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, we went through a children's graveyard.
Oh, yeah, that's...
And it was terrifying, because you start, like, this fog came out of fucking nowhere, and it just... I mean, out of nowhere. This was in front of me, Tim, Ryan, and Rollo. And me and Rollo are in the back seat, Tim's driving, and Ryan's up in the front passenger.
I know this story.
Yeah, and we were... Because this happened however fucking long ago, and I tell everybody, because it was terrifying.
Fog coming in, enveloping the car.
It just came out of fucking nowhere, and it was about like a foot off the ground, and then like these shadows started appearing behind the gravestones, and randomly one like appeared in the middle of the fucking road.
A tombstone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's
It was really weird, and then on the way home, the street lights started going out.
All of
like,
them.
as
Not
we would
just,
drive
like,
under them.
Not just like one, like it normally would, but like all of them.
Yeah, we'd be like, this one, poof, this one, boom. And like it just went. It was really fucking weird. But then when we got back over to Ryan's place, we put the song into the software that he had, and we played it backwards, because when you play it forward, it sounds really fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's just really bizarre. But when you play it backwards, you realize that it's the Lord's Prayer. Yeah. Really weird. But get this. Huh?
Oh, you knew that before?
We heard about it through Ryan as a rumor, like, oh yeah, this is supposed to be that what it actually is, but we didn't know at the time because this was a while back. Like I don't know, I never really fucked around with audio software back in the day, so this was just a rumor that we heard about, and so we went out, played it, and had all that weird shit happen. We get back over to Ryan's and we put it into the software that he has, and then we played it in reverse, and you actually hear it. You can find it on YouTube right now.
Okay.
And it's unsettling.
It is.
Like,
unsettling.
I'm not religious at all, but it is fucking unsettling. It is very, like, just, I don't like it. But
that was cradling like
here too.
Which was.
Wait, hold up. You guys got to stop talking over each other.
Sorry. Man.
I was just gonna say with the songs, like, let's cradle at their darkest, and that was.
It's a dark,
unsettling.
beautiful song.
Yes.
I've had some experiences out here too, though, in the woods.
Oh yeah, don't name drop the woods.
I will not name drop the woods. I know that much.
Yeah, no, they're
And again,
notorious.
cut out the one from earlier,
Yeah,
so
Tim.
that we don't get attacked. Anyway, in the woods, I don't remember who I was with, but like we had gone in there, and then like we heard some creepy ass shit. Like some chanting and shit.
That's been noted before.
We like ran out and like left like the woods kind of, but like stayed like in the car like kind of over by there to like watch and like see, and we actually saw like a bunch of like hooded people like
What?
walking out of the woods.
It's been noted that there's been cultists that have been in those woods.
Yes.
Probably do you think that's why the nature center closed down?
No.
No.
The people just stopped going there. There's good. I think the parks just like started lacking funding.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's
Yeah, the woods over there is pretty crazy, man.
there's a lot of fucking stories. I was told one a while back that actually I think it was Tim's brother. Saw bodies hanging from trees.
Ooh.
What?
Creepy.
Yeah, or like what looked like bodies hanging from trees. But that was also like I've also been told that by multiple other people that they've seen like shadow figures and shit in there.
No.
Well,
I was chased out of there before.
Doubt.
Huh?
The shadow figures I wouldn't doubt.
Oh, no doubt. But the
Dude, I hate jogging past there, to be honest.
I hate going past there at all. I hate being in those woods.
I liked being in them, but like once you start hearing things and they're like getting closer, and then you finally make it out, and when you turn back, you actually see a shadow of something or someone.
Yeah,
It's unsettling. You don't want to go back there at night.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think one of the most unsettling times in those woods alone was when the nature center was still up and running, and we went down there, and I think it was because Tim left his glasses down there, or he left something down there. And we go around the back, and I just happened to peek in the window because I saw this red light, and it was the exit light. And there was one chair sitting right underneath it, facing directly at me. The most unsettling thing is seeing that, knowing that you are surrounded by woods, and all you have is that red chair. And it's just like, you're just waiting for like hands to appear behind it to grab it. And like, just the biggest chill ran down our backs, and I believe that we both fucking just ran out of there.
The chills just ran down my back, dude.
Would have been gone.
Right?
Creepiest, but not the strangest
glasses.
thing.
We'll come back in the morning.
Not the strangest?
No.
What's the strangest?
Hold on, let me take a sip of water here.
Agua.
Take a little swig of that agua.
No, wait.
That's some good bleach.
Keep it here.
Huh?
Just keep it
Tide
up.
Pod Challenge!
Clorox, it's the best.
Yeah, cleans out those systems in a jiffy. Speaking of jiffy, peanut butter. Anyway.
Drano might do better.
Yes. Anyway, one of the strangest thing that I have seen in those woods over there, but on the other side of the river, which is technically a different forest, but whatever, I'm not going to argue that fact right now. There was a dude that was walking around, and I mean like this old dude, looked just like a fucking wizard, and I shit you not, had a fucking staff.
What are you talking about this?
Not a cane, a fucking staff. With an orb on top.
Okay.
like a glass ball or something.
Fucking Merlin over here.
Yeah, and like we just turned this corner. I don't remember who I was with, but it was like me and like 2 or 3 other people. And we turn the corner, we see this dude, and he turns at us and he goes to say something. But the initial like reaction was just a fucking run.
Yeah.
Because that's like that was my instinct. And I always follow my gut instinct. Now get this, we take off running. Right? Now this dude looks like he's probably like 87. Like that fucking old. This dude just lacks the fucking robes and the wizard hat. And I'd be looking at Merlin, like to a T.
Yeah.
So we're running. We turn another corner and he's fucking there. It was
magic, man.
It was like Friday the 13th. Fucking just like, and we just freaked out and we all just took off running. We literally split up. We ended up in the same spot because we knew where we were going. Because we just said fuck it and went back.
I don't want to be that guy, but when I keep picturing him, I just keep picturing a Grand Wizard of the KKK. Just someone wandering around with a staff. I mean,
that brings me to my second story.
I'm picturing like something between like Gandalf and like Merlin.
That's my second story, though, how he just related that to the KKK. We went over there. I believe Tim was with me at this point. Right. I do believe Tim was with me for this one. We got over there.
Damn it, Tim, for not being here to validate.
Well, whatever. You can comment on it below.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Comment below.
He just deletes this whole section. He's like,
fuck you guys.
But no, we get over there, we like circled around this path and got into this really far back area, and it opened up into this like cul-de-sac type thing. And we're still surrounded by the woods, but it was this open area where they used to keep like train parts and stuff, because there was railroads that go through there. And it looked like an old lumber yard, but there was this hillside. And somebody in this hillside that was, it was probably about 10 feet tall, maybe max, and all dirt at a slant, and somebody with white stones wrote out "white power" into the side of this fucking hillside. And now I'm standing there, and I'm just like, oh shit, my gut fucking just drops into my fucking, like, in my panties. And so, like, I turn, and we start going out, right? Right as we turn, there's a fucking, like a white supremacist standing off to the side. And I say white supremacist because this dude looked like he was out of the fucking wall. What? Like from Pink Floyd. He had the fucking, the suspenders, the white shirt, the black boots, bald head, and he was picking at his boot with a foot-long knife.
The fuck?
I'm not kidding. Just out of nowhere.
This was here?
This was in the woods that we were talking about.
Okay.
And we just happened to be over there. We turn around, this dude's just fucking picking at his boot with a knife.
Gone.
Just staring at us.
Right.
No emotion. Yeah, we saw him, looked away, and just fucking went.
Gone.
Just gone. Did not stop till we got past the other bridge and got back onto the other side. What the fuck?
He was there to be like, you'll never talk about this. The only reason he let you go. He's like, yeah, you're not gonna talk. They're not gonna talk.
Well, I mean, that's about. I don't ever think I told you either, Matt, about the story of when I was in Wyoming.
No.
Well, keep it paranormal. Keep it paranormal.
It's kind of paranormal, but it's more creepy than anything. I mean, you're in Wyoming. You know, it's the middle of frickin' nowhere.
I've never been to Wyoming.
It's like,
it's
like
legit
mostly forest.
It's legit the middle of
like
frickin' nowhere. The town we were in was completely surrounded by like mountains. Like picture a bowl. We're in the center of the bowl, and the bowl is mountains.
Okay.
Consistently winter there.
Oh,
Fuck
fun.
that.
Yeah.
Hell no.
So we basically would like go out mudding and shit like that to go have fun. Mm-hmm. So we're out in the forest, mudding. Out in the forest mudding and shit. And we're just driving along. We had actually gotten stuck for a second there, so we had to get ourselves out. We got ourselves out, and as we got ourselves out, we looked around, like, because, we had heard some, like, freaky noise. Mm-hmm. Over to the left of us, there was 3 fucking clowns. I'm not even shitting you.
When was this?
This was back in 2011.
Oh shit! Okay, so before the clown craze.
This was before the whole clown like epidemic in like 2016, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This was way before then. This is 2011.
We were just talking about that in the last episode, actually.
So we're like, we looked and like got into the like truck and dipped, but like pretty sure I saw at least one of them with a knife. So yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that's creepy. Anybody who's in a mask and just like either runs at you or
is just like standing in the woods anywhere near you
With a fucking knife
is fucked up.
I mean, personally to me, it is both funny if you are the person doing it, but I'm just a little twisted. Like I would play that prank on my friends, but I don't trust my friends not to kill me. So that's why I don't do it.
Well, I might hurt you. I wouldn't kill you.
I would.
You
with
would
my
be
luck,
severely injured.
with my luck, you throw like a little dart at me, and I trip and get it in the temple and like smash it into a tree and die.
Oh, I'm Spartan kicking just to the fuck boot to the chest.
Oh no, might be right to the face. Right to the face.
I see a clown coming at me. No, fuck, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, right?
It's just giggling, screaming. Yeah, right.
Oh, well, I can. Okay. There you
He's
go.
coming to get you, y'all.
Oh shit.
There you go.
Be scared.
Well, we just need to keep knives away from Matt.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Knives
outta
and
here.
clown makeup. No clown makeup for this guy.
Watch. Him and I are gonna go out on like one of the paranormal hunts, and he's just gonna get fucking possessed, and that side of him is
Oh
gonna come out.
God.
That's the crazy.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
I hope it happens because that makes for some good entertainment.
That makes for some
fucking
good
nut,
entertainment, but some very.
We'll fix him afterwards.
We'll fix him.
We'll
if he
fix
doesn't
him afterwards.
fucking
What if he
kill
murders
you?
me?
That's just a price we have to pay.
You're gonna die.
Run away!
Just like, oh no, Jared, this is great footage, and you're
I
perfectly in focus.
just need to get one of those clown noses and just.
As I'm like,
Just no, Jared, don't look at the camera, damn it.
As he's reaching his arm out.
I'm like, no.
I smack it away.
Help
Mouthing,
me!
help me, because
Jared,
he can't
don't
say
stop
more
acknowledging
words
me.
anymore.
Stop acknowledging me, he says. Oh, gee, come on. I see how it is, Pat. He wants me to die, guys.
As like I'm running backwards, still looking at you and slowly zooming in as I'm running away. Just like, and okay.
Oh no, guys, Jared is dying. This was perfect.
And the camera turns and you just see it like moving up and down because he's running. Fuck.
I run out of a house, down the street to a 7-Eleven, get a slushie, chug it. I start freaking out because I have a fucking headache afterwards.
Brain freeze!
Brain freeze. Jared died. Brain freeze.
Jared, oh, man, that's some good footage. Oh god, Jared's dead!
Oh God, it's dead.
Look at him dying! God, it's so clear.
Oh god.
This is a great camera. It's like you can see the soul leaving his body.
You can definitely see the knife entering his stomach.
Oh, and what's that the clown's pulling out? It's a surprise.
It's his intestines. What?
Oh my god.
Anyway. Wow, that got weird.
That did get weird.
So anyway, back on to weird paranormal
That's normally
shit.
how it goes.
So, what other things have you experienced?
I mean, other than that, it's mostly just been like on the spiritual and magical level.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Like, because I get feelings off of people. Mm-hmm. Kind of a little clairvoyant.
Okay, I get you.
And then my ancestry, I know for a fact on my grandma's side, we come from, like, a druid.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got, like, the druid Celtic magic going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
So.
We could talk about that in another episode, so that way I can get a little bit more of my notes, quote unquote, in order.
Oh yeah, and I could get some more of like what I'm actually talking about in order, so that I'm not just rambling.
No, right on. Yeah, because I got a lot that I could talk about with the. I've just been focusing mainly on the whole spiritual side of everything, like the spirit communications type shit.
Definitely.
Ghost hunting stuff.
Spirit communication wise, I've done a couple of experiments with like spirit boxes and trying to record with like EMF and everything. And I haven't had a lot of good experiences with it, unfortunately. Most of it's just turned out to be static and nothing that you can actually clearly hear.
We got some stuff at Tim's house.
Really?
Yeah, actually.
That's surprising, because Tim's not really ever had anything.
No, it didn't start until recently.
Yeah.
It's never been to this extent. It's weird because everything was normally always me, always around me.
Yeah.
And then shit branched off, and now it's like on everybody else's end, whereas mine, it really hasn't been too active, except for...
The bell.
Yeah, that was weird. The other day, I was standing at the threshold of our room, and in the other room, right across from ours, or next to ours, I should say, there is a little bell that like somebody would use at like a hotel desk to quickly tap and ring.
Little ding.
The little ding. Yeah, we'll call it the little dingy.
Little dingy.
Something touched the little dingy in the other room, and nothing was in there.
No, little dinger.
Little dinger.
Yeah, nothing was in there, but also at the same time, wasn't the mask turned as well?
Yeah, the mask was turned, and it was looking into the room.
I hate that you have that mask hanging there.
I put it there for that specific reason.
I've seen that mask. Like, I haven't watched it move exactly, but I have seen it, like, he normally has it facing down the hallway, so it's, like, staring at you as you're walking down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
But there have been times when I've come home where, like, I'll look at it, and it's turned into that room.
Yeah, and I don't touch
That's right
it.
next to fucking ours, and the only thing would be if his dad were to walk in there. And I don't even know how often that is, to be honest.
Never.
Rarely, like, on the weekends.
Yeah, maybe once, maybe twice, but that wasn't the weekend.
I know.
That was just randomly after Matt, you were here. The last time it happened was right after you and Rollo left. Did you guys touch the mask at all?
No.
You don't even go by that.
No, yeah, but
When
they
you
stand up there to
leave.
smoke. They stand up there to smoke, so I don't know if they just...
No, they don't stand in front of that door. Are you kidding me?
He does every now and then.
Yeah, I don't stand in front
Matt
of that
challenges
door
the
either.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
Well, Matt's a little ballsy.
I'm curious.
I've never wanted to mess with that, but that's because of what I've experienced up in the attic.
Have you seen any of the movie
Oh
that
my
we pumped
God.
out?
The what?
The movie that we pushed out?
Yeah, I saw the whole entire thing. That was brilliant, by the way.
Remember, there was a time we actually... Was this when we came home from Wisconsin?
What?
When we came home and the two mirrors in the bathroom were opened.
Wow.
It's a 3-section mirror, and the two mirrors on the end were open and like folded in, like
Yeah, as
looking
if somebody
at each
was
other.
standing there.
And we went back and asked his dad. We're like, "Were you in the bathroom at all? Like, did you touch the mirrors?" He's like, "No." And
Yeah,
I'm
he's
pretty
the
sure
only
we
one else
just
here.
got home. No, we just got home from somewhere. Like, we hadn't been home all day.
Yeah, we were somewhere, but like, yeah, he wasn't back there at all. He didn't do anything. He doesn't fuck with anything.
That's
And then,
fucked up.
yeah, but then get this. I closed him. I walked away, and I come back, and then the other one's
The
back
one on-
open again.
the one on
it
the
opened
end.
itself again.
Yeah.
And
No,
so
I closed it. I closed it, and I made sure that I closed it like gently so that it would stay there, so that it would stay
Yeah.
closed. Because there are like little magnets. They're not like strong, but it's like little magnets. So like I pushed it closed slowly, and then we came back, and he's like, "You're fucking kidding me!" And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "It's open again." I'm like, "No way, dude.
Yeah.
No fucking way."
I don't know why that happened, but the bell went off when I was standing right there. The mirrors and shit, and nothing was in the other room. The cats were in this room.
Your pendulum.
What? Oh, yeah, my pendulum. I kept in here, and then I went out there when my sister stopped by, and she was already out there. I literally just showed her it. I came back into here. I put it down. I went back out there,
She got up to go to the bathroom, and she's like, "Your pendulum's out here."
and I'm like, my pendulum, like, it can't be mine. It's not mine.
She's like, "It's right
automatically
here,
denied it.
dude." She picked it up and she gave it to him. Like,
Yeah, and I was like, how the fuck did this get out here? Everybody who's in the house is in the same room.
Yeah.
The front door is locked. The windows are shut and locked.
That's messed up.
Yeah, nobody else is here.
I mean, I just remember the experience I've had in your attic. Well,
Which one?
Which one?
I remember there was one time where it was me and like a couple people and you, and we were all smoking up there, obviously. And
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. That's what we did. And we're just chilling and whatnot, and I think you went downstairs and we were talking, and like, we heard, first of all, footsteps, like you were coming back upstairs. And then we didn't hear anything for a minute, and then like a demonic like growl. And then nothing. And then like maybe a minute or two later you came up the stairs.
That totally sounds like I was fucking with you, but I don't ever remember.
I mean,
doing
it's
that.
very possible that you might have been fucking with us.
Did I tell you that I was fucking with you at all?
I don't think you were.
Because I normally it's
You'll
just,
say it.
Yeah,
You'll
it's,
bring it up to the-
But
I like
not
that's a payoff.
only that though. Like I've also like
wanna see the
been
look on
up
their face.
there, and like all of us, including you, been up there and heard like thumping,
yeah.
and like us like stop and like look around.
Yeah, you'd hear footsteps coming up the stairs. You'd hear voices every now and again of like,
Which
man and
corner
woman
was
fighting.
it that your bed used to be in? Over here?
I've
like
seen
if
shit
you come up the
move.
stairs and look up and it's over there?
Wait, what?
Like, which corner was your bed in? If you go up the stairs...
If you
and
go
you're
up the
staring
stairs
at
immediately, if you
windows-
turn to your right, there's the two windows, the one on the left and the one on the right. It was underneath the right-hand side.
Oh.
Pat,
Yeah.
don't you remember when your lamp fell off? When your lamp fell off the shelf.
I've had so much shit happen, dude. Like,
It was me, you, Ferris, and I think a couple other people. We were all up in your room. You had your lamp on, and it was on your shelf, and it got pushed off of your shelf.
like if we're sitting there on the bed, all the way to the right,
Yes.
right between the window and the closet.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's very similar to what happened with the fan.
Fan.
Remember when we were sitting in here and the fan was up there where the rats are, and all of a sudden just something donkey kicked the fuck out of the fan and it just took out everything.
Dude, yeah, no, wasn't I sleeping?
Yeah, you freaked me out. Like, you freaked me out more than that because I saw that. I was like, whoa, that's weird. But then you were like, ah! And I'm like, ah!
Because, dude, I was in like this dead ass sleep, and out of nowhere you hear the fucking fan crashing off the.
I wish you
off
guys
the
could
goddamn
see
dresser.
the reaction that he was just like, ah!
Because that was my genuine reaction. It's like,
I scare him more than other things do.
like when she's
With
asleep,
my reaction.
you're so quiet that sometimes I forget you're there. You bundle up in like everything that's around her, and like
Yeah,
we have
so
all these
she's,
pillows.
like, she's incognito. She's
Exactly.
not there.
So she's like a fucking jack in the box. And I forgot that I wound the
she's
damn
like,
thing
ah!
up.
You're like, ah!
Exactly. That's how that happened. So the ghost or whatever here that was trying to scare me or scare you did not fucking appreciate
think
that
it wants-
because you scared me more.
No, I don't think it wants to scare me.
Oh, so it just did it to me.
Yeah.
But it didn't work. You
It
freaked
leaves
me out.
me candy.
It was
leaves
probably
you
laughing.
It
candy.
leaves me candy.
That's awesome. It
right,
loves you.
dude. I know, right?
Yeah, literally. Like,
Or it's
really weird.
luring you.
Shut up, Matt.
But
Sorry.
anyway, I think this is a good moment to take a break, and here is a word from our sponsors. Nancy! Are you moving into a new home, or remodeling a home or office? Are you trying to sell a home but can't seem to find the right people to buy it? Does the energy in certain parts of the home or office feel uncomfortable, spooky, stuck, or blocked? Do you feel your own personal growth, healing, and evolution has stymied? Has there been sudden pain or illness you can't explain? Has there been any deaths? Is anyone having trouble sleeping, restless children in bed, or night terrors? Is there a lot of fighting and bad experiences with the home or office? Do you ever see moving shadows, flying objects, hear voices, or smell weird odors? Do your appliances or machines break down or have mechanical issues often? Do you seem to be having a string of bad luck? If you've answered yes to any of the following questions, please consider getting a clearing by us. Please contact Reverend Nancy for a quote at 630-340-0877 or her partner Amanda at 719-271-7309. So Matt,
Yes.
stop that.
Okay.
Okay, now that we're back on... Matt!
No.
You're being spooky.
Matt, quit pulling your dick out. Quit pulling your
This
dick
is not the time for that.
That's who I am.
Stop it, Matt.
That's who I am. Even Zom's side. God damn it, guys.
Even Zomicide.
That's how he contacts the dead.
Yeah.
He's like, I got a strange feeling from over here.
Got a raging clue over here.
A raging clue.
Oh, you're a Hardly boy now.
I've got a raging clue.
So Matt, how would you explain your take on these paranormal stories? Because everybody as of now knows that you are a skeptic.
Basically, I have no basis in this. This is just like, just from knowing a few things, having read a lot on it. Just like, the idea is like higher dimensional, because I've heard higher dimension, like, honestly, Neil deGrasse Tyson was talking about dimensions and how, like, an object, something in, like, that could enter into the fourth dimensional, could appear and then disappear within an instant, and we'd have no way of detecting it because it's on another plane that we can't conceive of. We can't observe. We can't conceive of. We are three-dimensional beings, and it's a fourth-dimensional world that gets into all kinds of weird concepts.
Oh, bugger.
And it's like, people have seen, like, they have, like, 3D models of what fourth-dimensional objects would look like. Like, a cube becomes a tesseract in the fourth dimension. Of course, tesseract, everyone thinks of the MCU now because of the cube thing. It's essentially where they got the concept for it. But it's like a square within squares. All four sides. It's like four cubes making up the face of another square.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make. But it's all equal distance, all equal size mass.
So
it's just like,
are you
what?
Are you comparing a tesseract to a ghost, or what we like conceive as a ghost?
Yes, possibly.
Like,
yes.
that's the side that's briefly crossing
but it works
over.
into time. It's into, like, space time is essentially what it is, and it's like, it's an object we can't perceive, or possibly it's essentially just like gaps, or just like
Thin spots.
Thin spots, yeah, whatever you want to call it. Just like,
So kind of like a bubble universe theory.
It's just something's It's just a weird, odd interaction we don't quite fully understand, and it's just like with a strong, like a connection.
Well, something else to add with that.
Energy, because energy, like, as we've viewed electrons phasing in and out of existence and popping back in. Where are they going?
Exactly. There has to be some place.
It could just be an example of it, but that's when you get to the quantum level of things, and physics is really weird, and we don't understand.
There's the theory. There's the theory that every event, both past, present, and future, are all existing at the exact same time.
It's very true. There is that theory
Because time,
I can't do
way or
the
another,
math,
is
so
irrelevant.
if anyone knows, like, the math and such, please, by all means.
Oh, I'm not about to do
exactly.
that.
Time is exactly what we make it.
We need Matthew McConaughey.
Time is a construct.
I do this because I just want to know what it is. I'm just infinitely curious, and I just want to know. Because I can't, like, because I hope most of the listeners have watched Whippet's first major investigation.
Yeah.
If you haven't, do it now.
Please, it's on YouTube.
I've seen it personally. It was awesome.
What's the channel name?
Witch's Hill.
Witch's Hill. Okay.
Witcheshillradio Radio.
Witcheshillradio. Go watch it. It's awesome.
Jared, you watched it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's called The Thing at Melrose. We will have a link to the movie below.
And there's a lot of times where I feel like it was like trying to call out to you guys.
Oh yeah, there was a lot. I mean, when I was standing in front of the TV, and I even asked, like, "What do you want from us?" And I'm getting up to move away, and it comes through and says, "Help," and then comes back and says, "Get help."
Yeah, I've said it before, and I can't explain most of the shit. I can't explain everything we put in there was things we could not explain away.
When you asked what's here at the spot in the fucking basement, and it said me.
Yeah.
And then the heartbeat right afterwards, like panicked breathing, and it followed the entire thing. Like, what the fuck?
Or just like when it told me to, when I was in the room, alone in the room with the camera, and it told me to
says
die.
And then you say squeaky floorboards. I
Or
cannot get over
even
that.
on top of that with the chair.
Which chair?
The chair in the
In
basement.
his room?
Oh,
In
his room. Yeah, the one that Gavin sat in with
Yeah.
the pendulum. The pendulum is like obviously up for debate, but everything is linked together. We showed everything in its entirety.
Honestly, watching that, you can see like he's trying to be as steady as he
Oh, yeah,
possibly
yeah.
I
can.
mentioned this to you.
So the pendulum moving honestly could not, in my opinion, have been just because of him.
Well, there's also the thought that even subconsciously you could be slightly moving. It's just an ongoing debate with pendulums itself.
Yes, true.
So I'm not trying to disprove or debunk anything, but like it's just it's up for debate.
yeah.
It's really up for
Seriously,
debate.
though?
On
We
top
don't
of
even
that,
know.
something to add to those theories, though, is the fact of parallel universes in general and how, like, I don't know if you guys know anything about the Nelson Mandela conspiracy theory. But
You talking about the Mandela effect?
yeah.
the Mandela
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah.
It's not Nelson Mandela, but it's the Mandela.
Well, it's also,
What has
it's
been
also the
up?
conspiracy theory about Mandela
Berenstain Bears.
effect.
Yeah.
Always been
Berenstain.
Berenstain Bears, but we all grew
Or
up.
how Fruit Loops was originally
Bears.
spelt?
So, but no, like even with that though, it's the fact of like, what if parallel universes are colliding with our own, and if that is something that is happening, then that could possibly be some entities that are coming through those parallel universes as well.
Well, here's the thing,
we
though.
were seeing.
That's how free will works.
Here's the thing, though.
It's just every choice you make can create a divergent timeline. It happens all the time, but we don't experience it because we only experience now. We're only
Yes.
experiencing this moment.
When we were at the Melrose house, that was your first time there, correct?
Yes.
How did it know your name then?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know. Other than
That's what I'm
listening
saying.
to us.
Yeah.
Other than listening to us, but the fact that there was no reason, whatever, nothing.
Then that makes me question as to like, okay,
It
these
purposely
thin
learned
spots.
my name so that it could.
Real quick, I just want to say, guys, there's a lot of really compelling evidence in this video that they got. Like, there's so much shit that happens. Like, I was going through it with them, and it's really freaking amazing. Some of, like, the answers they got and the shit that they caught on camera. It's great.
It still haunts me.
I sat down and watched that whole movie with like just headphones, like
Yeah, watch it with headphones.
Watch it
Yes,
with
definitely.
definitely watch it with headphones. You're gonna get the best like
results.
experience that way, in my opinion. And I'm sitting there watching it in my own bedroom. Everything's quiet around me, and you can legitimately hear like proof, guys.
Yeah,
I'm not
seriously.
kidding.
Yeah, I mean, we did the best that we could with the limited resources that we have. We are upgrading all of our equipment we already have. We got an external audio box, a bunch of other cameras. Like, we're up to, I think, 11 cameras right now.
Yeah. something like
So
that.
we have a lot.
We got a couple new night vision cameras
We
Yes.
just need
that work
locations.
really freaking well.
Yeah, we just need to get
Please
on
send locations, because
Yeah.
I'd love to go with these guys and do some investigating as well.
Limits.
Comment
Yes.
below a lot of the haunted places that you know.
Yes, we are not opposed to traveling. So whenever you send anything, either comment below or you can send it to witcheshillradio@gmail.com and we'll get back to you, because we are all about this. And we would love to meet you guys, so have at it.
Horror is life.
I just want to figure out, like, if there's a way to release these things, because there's always hauntings. There's always going to be hauntings or things that we can't necessarily understand. But from my experience, I am a believer because of the things that I cannot explain. And, like, when you experience those things that you can't explain and it's in a group setting and nobody else can explain it, well, then you have to chalk it up to being some type of supernatural paranormal event. Because if science can't explain it, well, then what fucking can? Like, there has to be a scientific explanation for it. Okay, well, then fucking explain it. Well, you
Yeah.
can't. Well, then science hasn't come to that extent yet because there's not been enough research into it. And all the only people who are willing to do it are people who are freelance, like how we are right now. So sadly, there's not going to be that much info out there for everybody to be able to collect unless everybody can join together. And we can try to, collectively put forth the effort and try to figure out what the hell everybody's experiencing.
with enough, just with a large enough data set, you could probably correlate quite a bit. It just needs we need a large sample.
How much do you need, sir? Sorry.
Well, on top of that, I think
Oh God! I exploded everywhere. Oh, mighty God damn! That was an HBO porno if I've ever seen one.
He just made a mess, guys.
I am a sticky Pat. Anyway, back to spooky.
Back to spooky stuff. The thing that we need more than anything, in my opinion, would be someplace that is definitely going to produce results more than anything, so that we can definitely scientifically record it.
Well, I mean, we're all open to going out anywhere, really, to try to gain any type of evidence. But the thing is that just because you go to someplace that's noted to be haunted doesn't necessarily mean that you're always going to get enough evidence. But the same thing can be said for any other group that goes out there, because just because we may not get something, somebody else may.
Yeah.
So, even if we go someplace,
on timing.
But this is the thing, is that even if we go someplace, like how Matt said, we are keeping our integrity. Journalistic integrity is fucking everything. So we're going to be honest, brutally honest if we have to be. If places aren't haunted and we know that they're not, we're going to expose that. And so we welcome anybody to, show us your most fucking haunting places. We will go there. Yeah.
Also, record your videos. Send them in to us too.
Yeah. Let's see it. Post some links and stuff. Like, let's get this going. Let's talk.
That's what this channel is.
I want to hear your voice. Okay.
Oh God. I think that's the part that keeps them from not doing it.
Talk creepy to me.
Oh my God.
No, but seriously, like, let's get this going. I mean, who knows? I mean, it could be a great time. Tinder for ghosts.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, spooky.
Twin.
When did you die?
My boyfriend is a ghost.
That's cool. But no,
I love that ghost dick.
But no, we're gonna be very.
He loves that ghost dick.
Matt's gonna come like stumbling into a room one day, and like we're gonna be on some paranormal thing. It's gonna be like it happened. Just like bags under his eyes, hair just stuck straight out.
He's like completely disheveled.
He walks in smoking a cigarette.
He curls up next to me and just starts shaking, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
He just grabs the bottle of Captain Morgan and drinks it straight.
Dude, Matt, stop it.
The whole bottle.
That's bleach.
Good.
I want to forget.
Forever unclean.
Bleach? I thought it was, what was it that we said earlier? Drano.
Oh, Drano. Yeah. Fuck, he keeps drinking all the appliances. We gotta go back to Menards.
Drano, it'll clear your pipes.
But it won't clear your ghost. Call Whippets. We can clear that.
Or Reverend Nancy.
Or Reverend Nancy, yeah, actually. So yeah, we're all up for going really anywhere. Actually, one of the places that I've been eyeing that I really want to go to, just because one, it's creepy and it's inspired one of the best fucking horror franchises ever.
Interested.
Centralia.
Centralia?
Yeah, Silent Hill.
Okay.
Like the real Silent Hill, what it's based off of. I want to go there. The only thing that's really, like, even in the back part of my mind is like, I just don't want to fall into the earth and boil.
Where is
Yeah.
I think it's in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
I think so.
I think so.
Huh?
I think so.
Okay,
Mining
so
country.
Road trip.
yeah, I'm not opposed to driving out there actually. But yeah, that's one of the places.
To those of you who do not know yet, Pat is deathly afraid of flying.
Oh yeah, thank you. Now everybody knows that about me. No, I fucking hate planes, dude. Mm-hmm. I'll get in a helicopter.
Why would you be cool with a helicopter but not a plane?
Because it defies physics. And to me, that's metal as fuck.
Honestly, this is the first time this year was the first time I've ever been on a plane. Scary as shit.
Planes are just
I love
human
planes.
piloted
It's
rockets.
Yeah. I have no problem with planes.
It's the taking off and landings
Yes.
that freak
I
me
love
out the
taking
most.
off.
Yes.
I'm terrified of
No.
heights, but I love taking off the plane
no.
because the main thing you gotta do with a plane is just sacrifice all control.
Hey, here's a
remember,
question.
you have absolutely no control of what happens.
That's the part that's the scariest, in my opinion.
I got
It's like
it.
driving in the back seat of a car. You have no control of the vehicle. Whatever happens, happens.
Hey, Hey, I got a question. Here's something that we should do.
What?
Let's go out in the middle of the fucking ocean where like a noted place is.
No, you're talking no.
No, because we can go to like a shipwreck graveyard.
Bermuda
I don't think
Triangle?
that's. Yeah, no, not the fucking Bermuda Triangle. We're not coming back. Guys, we got evidence. We are the evidence. Oh my god, Lost 2.
We come back. We go in there. We leave like nothing happens. We come out. It's 2180, and like everyone we know is dead.
M. Night Shyamalan's president.
Somehow he survived.
He's like, guys, you were the lady in the water.
What the twist?
He's not my president.
He's. God damn it.
I had to.
Anyway, wow, I completely fucking got lost in that.
Spooky things.
Well, yeah, we were talking about spooky things, but then I got derailed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Which is not very spooky.
Well, I mean, he's got ideas, it's just I don't really care for his ideas.
I mean, Get Out was okay.
That was
What?
Jordan Peele.
Sir,
Sir!
excuse me. And I'm sure everybody that just heard that, it says the same fucking thing. What? You guys should see the face he's making right now.
I'm legit cracking the fuck up.
Oh, shit. Anyway.
Yeah, of course. Kind sir.
Well, they just made an illegal exchange.
There's no illegal things.
Dude, you can't sell children.
Wait, you can't?
No.
Are you sure?
You can trade them
Damn it!
for other lookalike children. Only when they're babies, and only when you're the doctor at the hospital I used to work at.
Well, you know, I have this cloning machine. The only thing is they flash clones, so they die like a week later.
Clones aren't people. They don't. There's no
Clones aren't
there's
people, yeah.
Nothing agreed upon.
The only thing is they die like a week later, so you gotta exchange the kids.
How do you know if clones aren't people? Like, not to like,
Legally. Only legally. That's the only thing that matters.
if you give them a birth certificate, they're technically people.
They don't have belly buttons. They're not people.
We're just trying to. We're just selling. They're just cheap labor. It's like a subscription service. We every week they get a new server because the other one disintegrated into fucking a puddle. It's just a puddle now. And they just constantly just deliver new ones. But they do everything. They don't care. They don't have feelings.
They don't care. They don't have feelings.
We think.
We think we don't. I guess we really don't.
We really don't care.
We've trained them all to say, "I'm Mr. Meatseek."
Oh god.
Look at me!
Rick and fucking Morty. Jesus Christ.
Existence is pain for me seeks.
So where would you guys want to go if we went and did something? I'll give you guys.
I'd be willing to go anywhere. Honestly.
I'll give you three places because there's only three that I've even had on my mind.
All
lately.
right.
That we could realistically do, I guess.
What you got?
Well, one was Centralia because that's just. I don't even know what the fuck how we would do the investigation out there, considering that it's just a really creepy place. There's been noted quote unquote demons in the area.
Just walk. Just walk.
No, I know. But I just want to.
Don't fall.
It wouldn't be like the typical type of investigation that you'd typically think of. So we'd just have to figure out a formula to go off of.
No, it just turned into the Blair Witch Project.
Oh God. Hey, if we survived, cool. But
if we survive, or if they just find our cameras again, it's like, hi, I'm dead.
That was in the first movie.
I know. And then something told me to die.
Something said my name and then said is dead.
Yeah, you and I both were pretty much told we're gonna die.
And Gavin was
just like,
ghosts. Just
like, yeah,
heebie-jeebies, they're out there.
It's like, you're fine. We're more focused on these two. But fuck this guy in particular.
But okay, so we have Centralia.
He brought the holy water.
The other.
I'm the one who brought it.
Yeah, okay.
Just because I wanted to fuck with things, I'm like,
you
why
did,
not?
and it turned out to work, actually, yeah. But anyway, the other place is the Crescent Hotel down south, but it's mainly only affects women.
Okay.
So that's where Nikki and somebody else would come into play.
Hello.
And then one of the other places that I'm not opposed to going there completely, but
scared.
it's not scared, but curious. Because one, I just don't want to die and become the thing I'm hunting.
Well, yeah.
So there's that. But then the other
Where, damn it?
thing, Turnbull Canyon.
Turnbull Canyon.
It's in California.
You mentioned this.
And it apparently has such a fucking calling that people have noted that they've seen like dead children hanging from trees. They've seen just demons there. I guess some Native American cursed the land from any white folk that go there way back in the day when, you know, all that shit was going on in the 1800s.
Yeah, I don't know about that. 'Cause
On top of that, on top of that, there's also been UFO sightings. I can't confirm this because I remember talking about this at the very beginning of Witches Hill before we did anything. It even had like the actual podcast on a podcasting site.
Yeah.
It was back on YouTube. I think the video is still up, but there was a plane crash that apparently killed like 30 or 50 kids, and I remember that they said that there wasn't an actual report done on it, but apparently that's some of the history that has been noted for it, as well as an insane asylum that was there.
Fantastic.
So you are talking about like a hot spot of just possible dark energy and paranormal.
I've always wanted to go to a haunted asylum. Like I may be crazy, but I'm totally
that's like
down.
A fear.
I am more than down to go to this place and hike and see this. Like the insane asylum sounds crazy, but I am totally down.
Whoa! What the fuck was that? Somebody summoned Rolo. Oh my god, meet Hanky!
Hey, what's going on?
Whoa! How'd you get here?
Meet Hanky.
Who brought the bologna?
Oh my gosh, this guy.
Ah.
Gotta slap that baloney.
Well, now that everybody knows that Meat
fucking
Hanky's
suck.
here, continue, Matt. Let's talk about Turnbull Canyon.
Real
Whoa.
quick, can I have a drink? I know you guys are drinking.
No!
Don't hold that on me.
There's no such thing as alcohol.
Don't hold that on me.
What is alcohol?
Meat Hanky will haunt you in your nightmares forever. Ugh. Ow.
Okay, so hypothetically, let's say that we were there right now, and I took off my clothes. Would that scare you?
Yes.
Turnbull Canyon, hashtag we were there.
And naked.
We were celebrating my birthday.
You could almost
Okay.
say we were naked and afraid.
I can't believe that was an actual fucking show.
Right?
They should do that, but with haunted places. That'd be way more fucking crazy.
Right?
That's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
It really is.
It's like you're naked, you're not allowed shoes, but you're going to wander around this abandoned sanatorium that was used for tuberculosis. Okay? Alright, great. By the way, this guy's named Greg. He just got out of prison, and oh man, he hasn't seen a woman in years. So, we're going to go ahead and give you 2 GoPros, and you guys got it.
Good luck!
So you can do just like they do in like the normal show, where you can like fashion like a little, you know, loincloth, but all we have is HIV soaked fucking.
Oh my god, that's from hell. I was just trying to say that they don't do background checks, man.
Don't let it touch the hole.
Oh my god. Oh no, I've been tainted.
Oh no.
Ew.
Oh, what have I done? I'm so sticky. Oh man, I am a sticky pat.
You are, dude.
I fucking exploded
He
everywhere.
exploded everywhere earlier.
Yeah, I really
All
did.
over everything.
I gushed.
Two disclaimers real quick. To anyone who is suffering from tuberculosis or HIV, I apologize. I am not making fun of you, but I kind of am at the same time, because that's how I handle really fucked up shit. So apologies, but go get tested.
I'm Pat, and I wasn't listening to any of that because I can't handle that.
Nope.
Not right now. Not after the day I've
because you
had.
have a lot on your silver platter with that diabetes.
It's not silver. It's sugar free. Okay, get your shit right. And you know
he's
what?
on that
I like my
sugar-free
Splenda and my
platform.
coffee, Rolo. It keeps me from doing the jitterbug, which is known as a diabetic seizure.
He likes the aspartame for the cancer.
Yin yang, you know, whatever, give or take. Can I have a little less death in my coffee today? Sure, sport. It's a good morning, I guess.
Well, I mean, technically everything is killing us.
It's like, fuck, I'm alive today. Ah, thanks, son. Thanks for giving me vitamin D and skin
seriously,
cancer.
like, I think about it constantly that I am actually a drug dealer. I give people like
caffeine
Like,
on a
I
daily
give people-
basis.
Yeah, technically you are a drug dealer.
Caffeine
I'm a
and
drug
sugar.
dealer,
Yeah.
Sugar too.
Yeah, sugar.
If you
and
if you
caffeine
dealt
and espresso.
cigarettes, you'd literally be giving out like the two most like
Yeah,
yeah.
See, my last job was also drug dealer because I used to sell people cigarettes.
I thought you were gonna say meth.
No.
No.
Hey, you know what? Yeah.
Not yet.
Close.
Not yet. Maybe next time.
You know,
Tomatoes.
methamphetamine, chloramphetamine,
A crime scene investigation.
Check in next
Weapon.
week.
Just be glad that we're not in Chicago and buying cigarettes.
Well, I'm not smoking, so it doesn't bother me.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I went cold turkey. But anyway, Turnbull Canyon.
My name's Matt, and I don't smoke.
What would you do if you were there alone?
Probably cry, right?
No,
I would.
Wouldn't cry.
All right, picture it's a night out. It's a night out. You're in your tent.
He'd have his little thing of holy water.
The fire has been put
That's
out.
gone.
The fire's been
did
put
you
out.
use it on somebody?
You have a
No,
little
it didn't
lantern.
Evaporated.
Matt,
Out of my car. What?
you have a little lantern that's hanging in the tent. Just enough so that way you could read maybe a book or a map. And your phone's on 5%.
Some kind of like, well, fuck, what's it called? The fucking PC game.
Your phone's on 5%, Matt.
Well,
And for some reason, your GPS has been acting awfully strange all night. And that guy that you saw a couple miles back earlier in the day, he gave you a really strange look, didn't
honestly,
he?
build a fire. That's I'm just gonna build a fire.
But you just put it out. And now that you relit it, you started hearing weird noises out in the woods. It sounds like something's getting closer. Oh my god, was that a stick that just snapped in the brush?
Right behind your tent?
Well, I'd probably
Was that a shadow that just passed your tent?
just shit myself.
You just
wait for it
heard.
to
You just
whatever
heard a
happens.
brush.
Matt shits himself and all you hear outside the tent is, oh, fucking gross.
Perfect. Perfect defense.
Runs away.
He's just like, fuck this, I'm out.
You're just like, fuck yeah. And like, I don't know, Bob Barker comes out. He's like, how does it feel to win I Survived the Woods tonight? And he's like, oh fuck, I ate bad berries. He just curls into a ball and starts crying. It pans out and he's at his son's wedding. And he's like, I ate bad cake.
Bob Barker's just sitting there, like it pans out, but like there's someone else, like there's someone else that's just filming like the whole situation, and they're like panning out, and Bob's just like, man, I used to have to not deal with this shit. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck signed me up for this? This is bullshit. I'd rather be fucking fist fighting Adam Sandler. This is crap.
He turns around and punches a baby. The baby gets hit in the face, looks at him, and then it freeze frames. It's like, whoa! And suddenly I was public enemy number one. Baby skull caves in, it's the end.
Oh my god.
That's
What?
me.
You punch a baby, you're gonna hit the soft spot.
No, just fucking like.
Not every time if you're careful.
Well, if you're careful enough, you're
Only
gonna hit
if
the
you're
soft spot
careful.
because that's the A game.
Yeah.
No, that'd be funny if it just like, it just fucking like freeze frame with the record scratch. It's like, yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got into this situation. You know what? I am too.
Well, this is definitely not paranormal and just
Yeah.
really fucking weird.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to our viewers for
it's me.
Mr. Baloney Man over here talking nonsense. Mud flaps in the wind.
I am an artist and a visual, and I will paint any goddamn scene I want.
You are perverted and you are senile. Go away, Grandma.
Okay. Can I have my Vicodins?
No, get on your walker and get the fuck out of Thanksgiving.
God damn it.
Well, anyway, Turnbull Canyon is definitely going left and right, left and right. It sounds like whoever's going to go there is going to definitely develop some type of PTSD. Like creepy people running around, and if you shit yourself, you will definitely survive. This is what we've come to a conclusion on.
Yes.
Because the smell of the shit is going to divert the person away.
Yeah,
That's the answer to all of your problems.
But I mean, that doesn't really
just
make
shit on
sense.
yourself.
But that doesn't really make sense though, because I mean,
you gonna touch somebody who has poop?
someone's gonna. Well, no, but,
like, ew.
but here's the thing:
What?
you evacuate your bowels when you die, so the person, no matter what, is
They're not
already
gonna
set-
be there
no,
for the death.
The person's already set. Why wouldn't they?
I don't.
Why
I
wouldn't
don't
they
know.
sit there while they thrust the knife into the body?
Well, yeah, they're gonna make sure you die,
Turn
but
it to the left.
they're not gonna sit there and be like,
Pull
"Oh, I'm
it
gonna
out
play in the
And just
feces."
hold them and just watch as the life.
I'm gonna cut my poo and I'm gonna throw it at the person who opens my tent because I have a feeling it might be you.
Is it just me, or does it sound like Meat Hanky has planned to kill some people?
It sounds like he has a plan to kill a lot of people. And I don't like that. You already know that the CIA is listening to us because I said pressure cooker and bomb a bunch. No, I'm not kidding, dude.
Well,
we got a bunch of views from Maryland.
Now they are listening.
After I said that.
Now they are listening to you just for the fact of you mentioning the CIA.
No, that's fine because the more they promote us, the more viewers we get. So
True.
It's a win-win.
Hey, by the way, we know you control Alexa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Facebook, you fucking freaks.
You fucking freaks.
Yeah.
How dare you use the internet?
Bastards!
No, like, you know how you have a conversation about something and then for some fucking
that's
reason
just Facebook.
like, the ad pops up. Nah, you're not even on Facebook. Your phone's just there. And
Well,
Hashtag Illuminati.
Honestly, for some reason,
yeah.
Facebook has the ability to, like, absorb things that you're thinking about in your brain and haven't even said out loud and give you ads for them.
Next thing you know, there's like 5 ads having to do with that situation.
Yeah.
Why am I getting an ad for Mexican Vicodin?
Well, what are you thinking about?
Just thinking about Mexican Vicodin, apparently.
Obviously.
God. This is amazing.
just like
I
it
think-
keeps changing like per
Pat, do
second.
you have a hard time getting it up?
Maybe.
Holy shit.
I haven't really thought about it.
Yes, internet, yes.
Boy, why isn't it working? Maybe I just need different batteries.
It might be the whiskey dick.
Whiskey dick.
It might be the brown heroin that
That's-
they cut into the
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow, totally
I don't
off
know
turn.
what this Meat Hanky is doing over here.
I was
but,
going to suggest
He said
that Whiskey
Mexican
Dick be a horror
Viagra.
movie.
Yeah, you said Mexican
Vicodin.
Viagra, but now you're going over here and talking
Like you
about
did.
black tar heroin. What's going on with you?
He's just trying to create ghosts so that way Whippets stay in business.
Oh, I see.
How much did you take?
It's a dying business. We gotta make fucking, things
It's a
happen.
dying business.
It's a
That's a good slogan. That's a good slogan. It's a dying business.
Tagline.
Yeah, that should be the tagline. It's a dying business.
Dying
Whippets is a
business.
dying business.
We're gonna have a shirt.
I think we have a couple shirt ideas. We do have a couple shirt ideas.
Also, by the way, shirt idea. Question mark?
That could be one.
Yeah.
That's a project for the future.
Yeah, that's something to talk about. That's something to talk about, not on air.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because everybody needs to stay in the fucking dark about that.
Yeah. Stop listening.
No, don't do that.
No, don't do that. Don't
Don't
stop
listen to me, Hanky. He has too much baloney in his ears. This is not a family-friendly show. Unless you don't care. Well, then cool.
Squelch.
You're a cool 8-year-old.
You're a cool 8-year-old.
That 8-year-old is doing a keg stand like
There's
I've
just-
never seen.
Oh, man.
There's just some like freaky family.
He just threw
that's
up
just,
all
like,
over
He
himself.
drank too much milk. That's what's in the keg.
Hop on Peepaw's lap, everybody. We're gonna listen to Witcheshillradio.
Okay, that's fucking creepy. You're
Brings
fired.
out his filth. Hey, fuck you. There's probably someone out there that's doing that right now, which we love you. Don't find us.
What?
Don't find us.
If you're sitting
have
on a creepy
people's-
uncle's lap?
If there's creepy uncle.
I said there's probably people
Find
like that are listening on their creepy uncle level. So stay wherever you are in
Call
Kansas.
DCSF, child.
Yeah,
Please do.
that too.
111.
There's a better place for you.
Yeah, and it's not on Peepaw's lap.
And it's also not heaven.
By the way, he's not even related to your mother or father, so run.
Yeah.
Matt's going to poop.
Yep, you got it.
He just stepped on my favorite frog. Well, Rolo's choking on something that we can't see.
Dick.
Ghost cock. Well, this has been a really grotesque episode.
I'm glad that I could come in and just top it off for you.
Yeah, you came out of nowhere. You like somebody summoned you. Like I'm still wondering who brought that bag of meat.
He came in there deep.
That's what that was?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Snap.
Wow, that's mighty fierce. That is a mighty fierce thing to say about that bag of meat. That is known as Rolo. I smell pepper.
You smell pepper.
I smell pepper. Maybe it's a tumor. I don't know.
Is it peppered
I
steak?
smell pepper, like a strong whiff of actual pepper.
Like peppered steak, because I also have that in my pocket.
Maybe it's just Meat Hanky's sense. his spices. That's what we're smelling. We're smelling
The
spices.
scent of meat, Hanky.
You should be endorsed by Old Spice.
Herbs and spices.
Herbs and Spices by Old Spice. I want to smell like meat hanky. I don't know why they hire a pirate to say that, but there's an idea, Old Spice.
Shit, if I had my own, like, Old Spice scent, I want Terry Crews to do it.
Terry Crews is like the
You know,
best.
I actually
It
modify
is.
my own soaps.
I'm gonna sell rat carcasses.
You're gonna sell rat carcasses.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's gonna be pretty
There's a
cool.
It's
market.
gonna be awesome. Well, I mean, you do have 2 rats up here.
No, not them.
I'm waiting for Nikki to go, hey!
They're gonna help us get the other rats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're on our side.
They're gonna lure them in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole market, a whole scheme, but
Ah.
the CIA would know all about that,
Wait, hold
wouldn't
on.
you?
Is that Pinky in the Brain?
No.
What are we gonna do today, Pinky?
Weren't they mice?
They're
The
girls.
same
Okay.
thing that we always do.
Pinky and the Brain, were they mice or rats?
They were.
I thought they were mice.
They were
lab.
lab-
Wait,
lab
no, they were
rats.
lab rats.
Were they lab rats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I actually forgot about that. It's been so fucking long.
Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah, but they never said we're rats. You know, like that's not part of the song.
What are we gonna do today, Brain?
We're gonna define our
Always
features.
do, Pinky.
Take over the world.
We're going to nuke Korea. Just holy shit, Brain.
Holy shit.
Dude, take a chill pill, dude. Did he just fucking flex on me? It's a rat.
Yeah, slow down,
Okay.
slow down for the CIA guy who's trying to write this all down right now because he's like, hold on, maybe we gotta contact these
It's like,
guys.
hold on,
If
sir.
they're-
I don't have enough notepad for this
If
word.
they're saying that they're gonna nuke Korea, we need to figure out how
my
and,
God,
and
these
help them at all costs.
These domestic
And
terrorists.
this other really weird mouse said, Snarf!
That's probably their code word. That's probably their secret agent. Let's look for Snarf right now.
Hey, CIA guy, look up Blue Waffle.
You know that's actually fake? That's
Is
a
it?
fake
Dude.
disease.
Good.
I know, but dude, come
Have
on.
you guys ever
now
watched-
you gave him a bone.
If you haven't watched Big Mouth, at the end of the second season of Big Mouth, they actually explain that blue waffle is not an actual disease.
Yeah, but I mean-
it's a fake thing that people have come up with on the internet and people actually believe.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, but I don't know either way. I mean, one, it's just like taking your information from the internet is one thing, but as well as taking your information from a cartoon and saying that it's
Well,
like that.
true, but no, they've actually they went and looked it up from
Okay, good. Like is if they have
Yeah.
a way to clear it, be like, yeah, no, it's actually fake. Well, then thank God I can eat jelly again.
he wants blueberry waffles.
I
Kroll is
miss
just, like,
my
up
waffles.
at night. He goes, I gotta tell the masses that Blue Waffle's a fake disease.
Guys, it's okay again, and everybody wakes up and we
Do
have
you realize
egos.
that Nick Kroll is basically sitting in a studio by himself when he's doing Big Mouth?
No, I've seen it. I've seen it.
Well, no, he does like 43 fucking characters.
Anyway, we're not talking about that.
Fine.
Anyway, I'm calling this a wrap. Everybody's getting all fucking distracted. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. It's been Witch's Hill. I'm Pat, and we will all see you later unless we die.
Bye.
Bye.
Witch's Hill.